Okay, everyone, welcome back to Cardboard from Mars. We're going to do another stream. Um, for those of you who are already watching, sorry for the repeat preamble, but we're going to put these on our YouTube channel. Well, let's see what we got here. Tharsis, everybody loves Tharsis, so I guess we'll take a look at that. Definitely like Commercial District. Exasperated cultist. Yeah, you called it. You divined it with your cult-like powers. Domed crater, commercial district. It's too late in the game. This one's okay, but I don't think we have any power cards on here. Archibacteria is okay. Maybe take Archibacteria and Nitrophilic Moss. One nice benefit of this is that it makes it possible for us to get that 3-point card that you need a plant, animal, and microbe tag for. It makes it pretty easy to get that. So we take 1, 2. Yeah, we do need some power, unfortunately, but we don't really have a way to get to power tags, so that's why I'm saying it's not good. All right, well, I think this is what I'm gonna go with. You can make a case for mining expedition. It's like okay, but let's try this. And I guess the question is where. I always debate about where I should put this first city tile down. I think it's pretty good to put it down in an area where you can soak up some plants because it makes it very likely that you can compete for gardener as well as mayor. Okay, I'm going for the aquifer. Interesting. Oh yeah, right. Oh yeah, just trying to take up his mining guild bonus sites. This guy kept 6 cards. It's a lot. Well, I usually like placing this first Noctis city or the first Tharsis city over here. I like it because you can spread out in either direction. It's hard to get too penned in. And if you do draw Noctis City, it's great. And if you don't, then fine. I mean, they got you a little bit, but it's not it's not that bad if somebody gets a 2-point play over here or whatever. Viral enhancers, interesting. All right, well, another option would be to come down into this area and then, but I'm just going to take this guy. I think this is a good place to put it. I don't like putting it up against the edge here because then it's really easy just to pen you in and just make that city not very good. And yeah, we'll definitely play Archibacteria. In fact, commercial district can actually be good here too. If you get like another city over here, it can make Noctis not as good. You mean to make a second city right away, Exasperated Cultist? To like play your first city and then play another city right afterwards? I don't love doing that, no. But I also am not going to suggest that I'm an expert at playing Tharsis. I would say ground game is probably the weakest part of my game. I tend to value the space cards a little bit higher. What we really want is power, because it will turn on all these other cards. So just like in the last game, I'm just going to pass here and just see what we get. What do you think, Cultist? Do you like playing? You like playing your bonus city and then followed by a standard project right away? It just seems so risky to me because you're just putting a total target on those two spots between. I guess if you just built them in completely separate places, that could be powerful too, just to sort of try and board control. I could see that being effective. Awesome. All right. Well, Demo's Down is great. Just a really powerful card. Yeah, I see what you're saying, but like some of the cards are just sort of revenue neutral. Like I would definitely play Nuclear Zone down. There's like that Industrial Zone or something like that. Like certain cards just let you do that. Interesting. So Acquired Company is pretty good early. I like Steelworks too, but energy is going to be really important for us because we have 2 energy reduction cards already. I'm just going to take the Acquired Company. Definitely don't like I don't care about tardigrades. I feel like tardigrades' only value is to allow you to delay in the turn. Okay, now that's interesting. Mass Converter came around. It's 2. I don't think we're going to get there, though. I think we're just going to take Acquired Company and Demos Down. And I think we might... Yeah, land claim, Nima. All right, so on this turn, I think we're just going to go ahead and Demos Down. We're not going to be able to hit anybody's plants, unfortunately, but it will give us a bunch of steel, which is good. Yeah, I see what you're saying, Cultist. Yeah, I think Wolf, so I may have wanted to take Mass Converter. I just have 0 tags right now. I agree with you. That was a tough call, though, because it is good to take those cards early because we are going to get some science tags. Pets, okay. Probably a good play given that we're playing Tharsis, although I tend to play it a little differently than other people. I don't just spew out cities. All right, so we have enough to do, unfortunately, just one of these things. I guess we can delay Demos Down because this actually gives us the same benefit in terms of our terraforming rating. Or I'm sorry, in terms of our cash production. And then we can save Demos Down for one more turn in case somebody gets some plants. Also, it's just the cheaper plays, so we have a little bit more cash going into the next round. Yeah, Cultist, you know, like in terms of playing the odds, what you said, I think the problem with building a standard project city as your second thing right away is that what if you then draw like Demos Down or something like that? Like I think that's just a better play. Gets your economy going a little bit. You can't afford to do those sorts of plays if you just spend all your money on Gen 1. And I was kind of mentioning this on the other, in the other game, but I tend to like to pass in the first few generations with a lot of cash up just in case I get something that's really good, like Demos Down, for example. That card's really powerful. I mean, we don't have anything to play with steel right now, but we will momentarily. We'll get something. Now, I could sell a card to play the Demos Down, but I don't really want to. I'm just going to pass here. The other thing is that the other reason I don't like buying a city as a standard project is what if you pick up something like urbanized area? Like you'd rather have the cash to be able to place that and do something else. Like I don't know, flexibility is just so important early. The standard project that I'm most likely to do is build an ocean tile to pick up these 2 cards. If my hand is like just underpowered or um, yeah, Immigrant City. Okay, so he's kind of going away from us a little bit. That's interesting. Yeah, that's cool. I mean, you very well could be right that that's a really good play. I actually want to drop a city down here pretty quickly if I can, because where he placed this city is going to be very important in um, claiming area. So this may end up being the next place. Also, at this point, we don't want to lose mayor, so um, we do want to have that option. Okay, awesome. So we do want some power. So this is really good because it's relatively cheap power. I think that's better than everything else here for us. Yeah. That was just a science tag, right? I don't think that had a building tag on it, unfortunately, because that Demos down is going to give us some steel. Do these guys have power? Nope, they spent it. Oh, and you need 2 tags for it. I guess I'm just taking fuel generators. I mean, it is a cheap power. Well, I'll definitely take AI Central. All right, so definitely want some power. And we're going to have one. Yeah, we're not going to have an. I think we're definitely taking this. AI Central can just be good. I'm going to skip shuttles. So we'll have 3 cheap power. We can get out Crater. Yeah, Dome Crater is good too because we can play a plant right afterwards as well to protect the spot. Okay, so let's take these 3 cards. Yeah, so if we play Domed Crater here, then we can immediately play a plant here, which kind of protects that spot a little bit. So in order to do that, we're going to want some power. Unfortunately, this guy's at... Okay, does not have enough to really compete with us on Mayor. All right, so we're going to do fuel generators first. Do either of these guys have 2 power tags? That guy does not. That guy does not. So we're going to take a calculated risk here on leaving up that energy right now. It would be really annoying if somebody played a card that hit our energy production. But I think it's relatively low likelihood. We did pass that power supply consortium, but neither of these guys have 2 power tags to hit us with it. Yeah, I agree with you, Exasperated Cultist. AI Central is amazing. So when it comes back to us, we will play the Dome Crater and then immediately play a plant. And that keeps us ahead in terms of both Mayor and Gardener. Vesta. So he's going to go a little bit space. Okay. All right, that's good. So let's go ahead and play Domed Crater. Ooh. I guess the only thing I hadn't thought of is this is a way we could use steel if we played Demos down. Well, I think I'm more likely to drop the crater, and then we can use the steel on Demos down to play commercial district between these two. So yeah, I'll just do domed crater here. And I'm going to put that guy here. The other thing I just thought about, though, is it's pretty annoying if they play a city here. He's going first next turn, and we'll have the cash to do it. Yeah, that may have been a little miscalculation. I guess I'm just going to put this guy here then. Here's what I'm thinking. So if he goes ahead and plays a city here, I can just put commercial district here and just, that's a pretty good spot for that. If this guy doesn't play a city here, then I can play a city here. It does make some big targets. That's tricky. We'll have to think about that. So I should definitely have enough cash next turn to get mayor, though. So the things that I want to get going next turn are probably commercial district and mayor. I actually may even want to just play commercial district right here, because that makes it very unlikely that he's going to put that city down. Let's see. Do I have enough of cash for that? If I play, this is 28, so I don't. So I think I'll just wait. I think I'll just be patient. It would be a little annoying if he dropped a city here, but then I can just put commercial district right here, which would be quite annoying for him. So we shall see. Rad suits. Do not love rad suits, and I think that's a weird time for him to play that because he's so cash poor. He really that's a perfect example. Like, rad suits gives you a point, it raises your economy by 1, which is fine, but I mean, this, if he has any aspirations for going after mayor, I think he just gave them up by playing that card. Okay. So I do have AI Central, which makes Olympics Conference more desirable. I think I'm just going with that. Rover Construction's okay, but all right. So how many science tags do we have? We're gonna have 1, 2. So this would be our 3rd tag here. Water splitting plant is good, but again, we're not going to have any excess energy. So I think I'm just going to take this search for life, which is kind of weird. Carbonate processing. I mean, food factory is actually not bad. I don't need this plant as much as 4 credits might be better than that 1 plant production anyway. All right, I'm going to take food factory. I don't know if I'm going to actually keep that card. So I'm definitely taking Olympus Conference, and I think I am going to take Search for Life. And I think I'm going to skip these guys. This could be a mistake, but I have, like, plant production's good. Yeah, I'm just going to go with these guys. So this is very. So he doesn't even have enough cash to play a city right now. Exasperated cultist. I completely agree with you. I hate that card. The only reason that I took it here is because there's a chance that we need that tag in order to play AI Central because we now have the 3 tags that we need. But this card sucks. Like, let's be honest. I completely agree with you. So as this game is shaping up, usually I will play Demos down a lot earlier or cards like that to try and get the boost to the economy, but it's just shaped up in a way that we haven't needed that. And the other thing is that this guy, I think he's just given up Mayor, so what we may end up doing is just playing, like we're going to go before him next round, which means that I can probably just get Commercial Zone out here this turn. I guess I could put it here if I'm going to go before him. Alloys. Card's good for the Mining Guild player for sure. Okay, so we have interesting turn here. I think we definitely want to play Photosynthesis. Okay. The sequencing on this is tough because I do want to use the steel on here effectively. I guess we can always use it for AI Central. Because I do want to, like, it'd be nice to get the conference down before we play the Photosynthesis. That's 22 and then 38. That would be most of our cash, but we would be generating enough to buy a city and claim Mayor the next turn. So I think we play Olympus Conference. Let's go ahead and do that. That way we can draw some cards because we're, that way Search for Life also just draws us a card, which is nice. So it makes it, at least it cycles it so we get some value out of it. So then we'll play the Artificial Photosynthesis followed by Commercial District. And I'm starting to think that where we want to place the Commercial District is right here. Well, I don't know. Yeah, this is a pretty annoying spot for the purple player if I play Commercial District right there. Because if I drop another city here, this person's not going to want to play a plant tile here or here. Definitely not there. And certainly not here. So it almost just nerfs this entire city. If I play Commercial District here, I guess the question is, if I have a city here, I would still consider playing a plant tile here. So, because I would still get more benefit than him. So yeah, I like Commercial District here. Okay. So I'm going to go Photosynthesis for power. Draw a card. See what our card was. Lunar Beam. That's actually could be good for us if we needed more power. And then I'm going to play Commercial District. And I'm going to place it here. Okay. And then next turn, we're going to prioritize putting a city down here and taking mayor. I think we should have enough for all that because we are making a lot of cash now. Making 21, 33 a turn. We have 9. So, yeah, we should have plenty to build a city and claim mayor. And we have made some kind of, you know, definitely, we're by playing a city there, we're definitely going to put some targets. But we played a very good one, which is this one already. We got 9 cash. So we'll wait on Search for Life. We don't need it yet. We're almost at Moss, which would be good too. All right, so we're going to pass here. And then try and get mayor this upcoming turn. Well, it would be very annoying if somebody took our power. On the other hand, I don't want to pass Training Camp because this card is just good. I don't really plan on playing this card, though. That's a tough call. I'm just gonna take the Training Camp. The problem is also it's a building tag. I don't know where we stand on building tags right now. I'd have to take a look at that, but this card's pretty good. I'm gonna take the Electro Catapult. That's a card that we could actually play now. Yeah, I'll just take the Jupiter tags just to make sure nobody beats us with that. Okay, so the question is, would we actually play Electro Catapult? The answer is maybe. Card's pretty good, actually. Colonizer Training Camp is also good. Let's see, where do we stand on Builder? So I have 5. Yeah, I mean, then I'm probably going to take it because it's a cheap building tag. This card is good. I'm just not sure I'm going to have the energy or the time to take advantage of it. Like, would I rather have AI Central or this? So it's 25 to build a city. All right, I'm going to take it. That might have been a mistake. I'm not sure about that. Yeah, we definitely have to put a city down here, though. Strip mine. Cart's good. Mining Guild is definitely building an engine. Yeah. All right. Let's standard project that city. And we drew a caretaker contract. Yeah, this is the problem with playing down these city tiles so like this early, is that you just put such a target on yourself. That guy played optimal arrow breaking. Okay. So that guy passed. He's got 34 cash. I'm just going to claim the mayor. It's fine. All right, well, I would really like to play some plant tiles here. Because it'd be nice to get Gardner, too. I feel like the Mining Guild player has a pretty good setup with all of the advanced alloys and the production he's got here. This is a lot. So that's 12, and then that one's 16. He's got 28 production per turn. That's a lot. I mean, I have 14 money production, but the guy has a very good mineral engine going. So I'm just taking that because that card's just really, it's just a really good card. And let's see here. So this is actually exactly the kind of card that we want. Energy saving is also really good on this board with all these cities down. There's 4 of them. This is good though because I can play this, get some plants. I'm gonna take Subterranean Reservoir. I'm more likely to take that right now for mayor. I'm sorry, a builder. I'm gonna take that reservoir actually, and the Space Haven is good, but I just don't think I'm gonna have time to play it. Gosh, that's a tough one. That's just a good card. 3 points on it. I'm gonna skip that, though I may regret that decision. What I really want to do now is fight over Gardener. So if I just standard project where are we for a builder here too? Mining Guild is up on me now. Do I have enough building tags to compete right now? No. And these guys still don't have enough plants that I care about it. Alright, I'm going to start by playing this reservoir. It's going to be very annoying if somebody hits my plants right now, because what I'm thinking is that I may just want to, I'm going to have to pass priority here, but I may just want to buy a plant and then immediately place my next plant because I'll get the plant production. Okay, space elevator. I just hope they don't mess with me on this exact turn, because I can fill in these 2 squares right here, which is a lot of points actually. This is be a 2, 3, 4 point play and a 5. This is 9 points right here, putting these 2 plants, which is pretty good. I kind of like to get those down if I can. This is a big turn here. I am suspecting that he is going to. I mean, this is the guy that's going to hit my plants if he does, because he's going to have all the. He has all the titanium. This is worth 20 right here. You could just play any number of cards that hit my plants. It'd be very annoying if he does it on this turn, but what can you do? If he does that, I might be able to back end into Builder. Because I've got, let's see what he did here. Noctis City. Okay. Well, that's a little unfortunate. And he did not hit my plants. Okay, so that's good. So unfortunately, I'm going to have to help him out a bit, but that's okay. I guess alternatively, I could play Nitrophilic Moss. Nah, I think this is just it's too good to do this right now. All right. So we are getting into the zone where I want to start playing Demos down and some of these other things that are very strong. It'd also be nice to get AI Central on. I've just been sort of doing these milestone things. How many tags do I have here? 2 science tags. So I can get AI Central on at some point. All right, I'll be right back. Oh, okay, here we go. They're trying to hem me in over there. So that's fine. I'm going to build this way. I'll build a city here and then just put another, if I have the opportunity, I'll try and build this way now. Sorry about that. All right. Ooh, Gene Repair. Love that one. That's too bad. That's a good card. All right, so I think I'm basically done for this turn. I'm gonna hold off on the Search for Life. Yeah. So next turn, I'll claim the Gardener, and we'll just see what comes. Ideally, in order to not get penned in over here, I would be able to build a city here and start marching along the water. This game, once it starts turning into end game mode, it's going to end really fast. Even though we haven't been doing a lot of terraforming, my guess is this thing is going to be a 12 generation game. That was a good pickup for him. All right, let's see where we are here with cars. I guess what do we want now? Now that we're kind of done with the milestone fights, I guess we could still get builder potentially. So cheap building tags would be very good. And Martian Rail is actually pretty good on this board. I'm going to take that. There's 6 cities on Mars right now. Okay. So I do have a microbe tag. I have a plant tag in my hand. So I think it's worth taking advanced ecosystems. And I might actually even buy that card. That card's just a good 3 points. Okay. These are both good cards. I feel like the way this game is shaping up, trees may not be that useful. Like by the time that we get up to that part of the thing here, the game's going to be almost over. It is worth a point. This is a science tag. I'm going to take that. That's a tough call. The trees is usually better. I'm certainly not denying that. But okay, I think I am going to take advanced ecosystems. And to keep an eye out for a plant, or an animal tag. Martian Rails does give me another building tag. Oh shoot, I'm already past that one. I'm gonna take that. The cards that I have in my hand, I just don't have enough time to deploy those other ones. I just have too many expensive cards already. Like all those cards are good, but like look at what I have in my hand. I'm going to be playing Demos down. I mean, the only other question is like I'm at 10 cards in hand. I could try and go for Planner too. So one thing for sure, I'm gonna go ahead and take Gardener, and then maybe I play. I could just play Search for Life AI, draw 2 cards. That's pretty good. I mean that puts a lot of pressure on Planner too. Did this guy play anything else? Yeah, he's 1 away. So he's going to get Builder. So there's no need to be hasty with those building tags. I may want to get Landlord pretty soon. But that's so risky to do it early like that. Yeah, so he'll go ahead and get builder. Cupola. Now I'm wishing I had kept that Martian rails. All right, so let's go ahead and get Gardener. And how much cast does he have? 4, so he can't even claim it right now. He is going before me next turn, though. So I would need 3 building tags this turn. I have 1. That's it. Question is, what is better? Like Demos down right now or getting AI Central going? I can't do it all, I don't think. Maybe just getting nitrophilic moss down would be good. All right, I'm gonna hit this mining. I'm gonna do Demos here and just get that guy's plants while I can. All right. All right, I'm going to play this now just because I actually want it down for the science tag. Yeah. Yeah, energy savings is good. I can't remember what I took in front of that, but it's a good one. Not really sure where I stand in this game. I guess it's okay that I got these two milestones. I'm doing okay with terraforming, but I don't know. I think it's actually pretty even right now. This mining guild guy has a really good engine going on. Okay, these are good cards. So, wow, this is a tough one. In terms of building tags, I don't have a great thing to use with robotic workforce. That's a tough one. Definitely don't need fuel factory. I guess the question is workforce I guess I'm just taking the convoy. In a vacuum, the convoy is the most powerful one. I guess I'm just playing AI Central right now. I think that's my play this turn. I'm a little directionless at this point. I have a good economy engine, which is good. It'd be great if I could get something like fish or something to put the plants on from large convoy, because I also need an animal tag to play advanced ecosystems. So that would give me a spot for the large convoy play. It would be very good. Mining Guild is going to start this turn by just selling or getting the builder. I'm trying to decide whether I should fund the landlord. I guess I'll just take that. Well, restricted area came around too. I guess I'm going to take convoy and restricted area. I mean, restricted area is also just a tile placement, which can be good. Like, I wouldn't mind playing it just kind of like right here, for example, would be a good spot for that. Just kind of nerf these two cities and get some cash back. I think I will do that. Actually, is just play a restricted area right here. I definitely want to get moss down this turn too. Nitrophilic moss. I would like to get AI Central going this turn. Okay. So let's get restricted area down. I don't see, the question is electro catapult. Like, do I want to get that down? Well, I definitely, I think I want to do this. Let's get this down. It also gets me fired up on landlord. I may just want to play this catapult. I think I do. I think I just want to play this catapult. I'm going to save one steel to sell it. That gives me 18. I mean, AI Central obviously is a great card, but it's not going to... Immigration Shuttles is good. Like, I have cards to play right now that are okay, so it's not imperative that I get this going. Obviously, it's good the earlier you do it. And this is 15, and this is 12. He's got 27, 32 money production per turn with all that stuff. Yeah, he's smoking. Yeah, I think the mining guild guy is just gonna run away with it. I haven't been pushing the terraforming parameters enough in this game. All right, so let's go ahead and sell one of these. Let's go ahead and draw a card. Black Bowler Dust. I do want to get Nitrophilic Moss down this turn. Man, this guy just has a lot of economy here. It's going to be really tough to beat that. I guess it's not so far ahead. It's about 10 more a turn than me. I guess I'm at +5 here, so I'm at like 22 compared to him, and he's got, he has got advanced alloys, so that's 15 and 16, 31, 37. That's a lot. Yeah, he's pretty far ahead. He doesn't have a lot of cards though, so maybe he just gets unlucky. Doesn't draw the cards. Hey, Nemo. Did you just join on? We are doing okay. This guy is really, I feel like, kind of running away with it. I mean, it's still close. I don't think it's over, but he just has a tremendous economy going because he's got advanced alloys and he's got, you know, just really good production. But we have pretty good economy. That's about all we have going for us. Got some okay cards. I never really found a spot to get AI going. It's just going to depend a little bit on what we draw here. I'm having a hard time figuring out how we're going to finish this game off. I guess I should fund the landlord. I think that we'll be able to compete with that kind of no matter what. So banker's more sketch. I do have immigration shuttles, which is good, but there's some just like Zeppelins would just be huge on this board if somebody draws that. And I'm pretty close with scientists, so I think I'm going to pass and just see what cards we draw. And depending on what we draw, the first thing I do next turn may be to fund the landlord. Yeah, I think landlord is the most likely thing for me. It's got a lot of energy. Gosh, I don't want to give that guy who has all the energy production Ironworks. I think I'm just taking Ironworks. That's a little unfortunate, but I guess the flip side of that is that I don't think that this guy is my main competition right now. I think it's the mining guild player, so maybe I should have just taken that. Or let him have that. I can never remember which way we're going here. Ooh, medical lab. I like medical lab. That card's pretty good. I am passing a Jupiter tag. Alright, I'm going to take medical lab. Corporate stronghold came around. And I'm going to take Heather. So what other building tags do I have? Just the AI Central. That's it. Okay. Alright, well I'm going to take Landlord. And let's just go ahead and draw a card. Aquifer pumping. Don't think that card's going to be great in this game. There's just too many cards floating around that buy ocean tiles. As soon as I play that thing, everybody will start buying them. This guy probably has, you know, Ice Asteroid or something. Protected Habs. That would have been great for me. I did just pass him that card. That could have been a mistake. All right. Let's see. Come on, man. We deserve it. Oh, come on. All right. This is tricky. I probably should have saved more of that steel just to sell. Probably not my best play. Do I have any tiles that go down here? Not really. I've got an ocean tile if I want it. I'm just going to sell. I'm going to sell a plant here. I know it means that next turn I'm one short of getting a free plant, but I think I can. I mean, I could just play an ocean tile and get it, so I'm okay with that. I could play Black Polar Dust, for example. What am I doing on my turn here? Heat conversion, almost up to there. All right, well, what I'm going to do is I don't have any other building tags that I'm going to play right now. Let's see here. I guess I could play Lunar Beam. Lunar Beam, AI Central. That'd be 34. Draw 2 cards. Play Medical Lab. Get another boost to my economy. Or just play Immigration Shuttles. I don't love Lunar Beam. Let's just go ahead and do this. I guess I'm going to do it. AI Central is going to be good now, and I get to draw a card with it. It's pretty good. Yeah, so I draw 3 cards off at this turn, and I am searching for some stuff, so let's see what we got here. Oh, I guess we didn't have a resource on there. Okay. We did not draw a card. But we set ourselves up to draw a card when we play Medical Lab. So that should be my 8th. Yeah, so Medical Lab will be my 8th tag. I think that was okay. It's going okay, Wolf. It's not going great. The Mining Guild players really has an incredible engine going right now. He's got advanced alloys. So this is worth, 15, and this is worth 16 a turn. So he's at 37 energy or money slash, whatever, mineral production per turn. I'm at 15. I just spent a little bit of that, which I'm going to get back to get some energy and stuff. But so he's gaining, 15 cash more than we are a turn. We do have him edged a little bit on terraforming, but he has us a little bit on points. We have 2 milestones, and I have 1 award here so far. So I think we're holding our own on that front. I don't know. I think it's still pretty up in the air. This is a good game. Let's draw some cards. Mining area and mohole. So let's go ahead and get medical lab down here. This is a good one right now. Draw a card and bump our economy by a fair clip. So another award I could go for is land or banker, but it's a little risky. I do have immigration shuttles, which is good for 5, but there's just there's still a lot of ways to. I mean, Zeppelins alone would get it close, and there's still satellites and other kinds of things. Mining area. Do I have a place to play that? I don't. So I'm probably just going to sell some of those cards. Mohole as well. I don't think that Mohole is really what I'm doing. What I would really like is a way to bump the oxygen that will give me a plant so that I can get that heat bonus too. But yeah, I knew that one was coming. Oh, interesting. I actually thought that would be coming out of the mining guild player. But I'm sure he hit my plants. Well, I think we're done with that one. Yeah, that's a good play on his part because he's gonna lead off and get the heat bonus there. That was a good play on his part. This game's going to be close, I think. This person's locked out of milestones and awards right now, but does have a decent lead on the terraforming and has a good terraforming engine going. I feel like the most dangerous player is still just this mining guild player with all that cash, but I bet he just got, a bunch of Jupiter multipliers in there. So this one is urbanized area is pretty good right here. Yeah, I think I'll do that. It's a pretty good card for us, actually. I can just drop it right here, which gives me the plant here and gives it. This makes this a 3-point plant play, which is pretty good. That's a tough call. Local heat trapping is good. But 4 credits for 4 plants. That's pretty good, actually. I'm going to go with the heat trapping. Wow, IO. Okay, definitely going to put that on the bottom. Surprised that... I guess there's not... None of them are really going for Jupiter Strat. I think I will take that local heat trapping. I mean, my ideal turn would be urbanized area and then get a plant down here somehow before, just pretty quickly. Also, all right. Well, hopefully I get an opportunity to play the urbanized area here. This would be a good spot for it. I just have to make sure that I win Landlord for sure. All right, so let's see what we got here. I also, my kind of ace in the hole, if I can make it work, is Large Convoy. If I can find a way to, something to make animals out of with this would be great. And since the oceans aren't going super fast, it might actually be good in this one. Pretty surprised IO came around. How many tags does this guy have? Jupiter tag. He's got 3 Jupiter tags. I'm pretty surprised he didn't claim IO, because that was the 3rd card out of that pack. There must have been something amazing in there, because it just seems like IO is a 4-point play and it gives them a way to spend this titanium. But it's too risky to fund these other awards. I think that basically I just have to try and win this one with points on the ground now. I mean, if... Another option for urbanized area would be here. It's actually not bad either. Lets me pick up those plants. Yeah, maybe that's better, because this spot's already... He already can't use that spot. Oh, they're hitting my plants again. Yeah, this is the problem with any of these plant strategies. They're just like not that good. All right. Well, did you hit my plants? Because if you did... Yes, you did hit my plants. Well, this makes urbanized area attractive right here, too. I think that's what I'm doing. Dude, you come for the king, you best not miss. All right. All right. Then let's draw some cards. Power infrastructure. So we really want an animal tag. That would be great for us so that we can get advanced ecosystems going. I feel like this is an annoying spot for them. Oh man, that's great. This one's going to be close on time here because we still have a couple generations to play. Starting to get a little close. I guess I'm just going to dump some of these cards right now. I don't really need power infrastructure. I'm going to save this just in case it gets down to if somebody funds scientist. Yeah, I think I got a little excited about playing this city. I probably should have just been focusing more on just because I could have gotten that this turn too. That was probably a misplay on my part. I definitely should have gotten that bonus right there because I could have just standard project and just spent my heat. So that was poor play on my part. I just got excited about playing that city down. That could be costly. That because that's a couple plants too. Could end up being pretty costly. Yeah, that's a bummer, Wolf. Got to get good internet. All right. Well, let's try to mine, not just farming. Well, this one's starting to slip away from me a little bit. I feel like I do have a lot of points in hand if I can deploy them, but I'm not gonna have enough time, I don't think, to get it all going. Yeah, this is a good game, Wolf. It's been a good one. Um, these players have played very well. I definitely made a mistake around this ocean tile over here, and that could cost me. This guy has a lot of terraforming going, which is good for him, but um, he doesn't have any milestones or awards. So, and I don't think he's in a great spot to get any of these. In fact, if it goes late, I might be able to snag another one. This guy's almost certainly going to get the mineral guy or whatever, the miner. And how many points on cards does he have? 11, and not a ton on the board. So I don't know. This game's really close, actually. This is a good game. I think I might actually play this Heather. Between this and heat trapping, I actually have a plant. I actually have a plant. Um, this game's going to end pretty quick here, so have to make sure that I keep the landlord. There's the toll station. Oh, only 4. Okay, that's not too bad. Plantation. This game might end next turn, honestly. All right, so dude, here we go. This could be the difference right here. No. Okay, dang. Um, all right, I will play. I don't know. I guess I'll just play. I'm gonna play breathing filters. I guess I'll just play this. All right, what else am I gonna do in this one? I guess. How many cities are on this board right now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So immigration shuttles is worth 3 points right now. And it's pretty good for banker if I end up going that route. I think I'm going to go ahead and play Heather. The combination of Heather and local heat trapping gives me a plant at the start of the next turn. And that's pretty cheap. And then just kind of save my cash. See what I draw. I would love to get an animal tag so I could play that ecosystems. I don't think I have one. Yeah, I don't think I have one. I could fund scientists too. It's a little risky. I played research, right? Or was that was the other game? Yeah, somebody could have research. How many cards do these guys have? 7 and 2. It's unlikely that the mining guild guy could catch me on scientist, but it's really the tractor player that I'm more worried about. All right, I'm going to play Heather. I'm not sure really which one's the greater threat. I mean, this guy has he has a milestone. He's behind ahead of me a little bit in terraforming. Yeah, ore processor. So I knew that one was going to be coming because this guy's got so much energy, and I think I passed the processor at some point. I couldn't take them all to prevent him. All right, I'm going to pass. I think this next generation may be the last one. The ore processor guy has a planned production. I have one. Yeah, this could be the last generation here, so it's very interesting. If that's the case, then I might be able to secure scientist. And it would definitely cut purple off of some points if I could do that. Tundra farming, just playing all his points. It's a good time to do that. Yeah, the fact that my plants were, I think I lost an entire plant from giant ice asteroid, and then I think I got hit one other time. I can't remember exactly, but that's going to end up being costly for me. Do have a lot of cash here in the last turn, which is good. I might be able to fund. Well, I don't think I can defend everything on the milestones and awards, but yeah, these are. It might just be Radchem Factory. This is good. I don't have 3 plant tags, though. Do I have another one in my hand? I guess I've got... It's just so expensive, though. I'm just not playing a 31 cost card. I have other things that are better. I'm just going to keep that guy. That's a tough call. All those cards are good. I don't really want to pass them to anybody. How many plants does this guy have? Just 1. Two. This is interesting because Lake Marineris is a 3-point play if I can play that water tile. Nuclear zone is just annoying, but I don't think people are gonna play that. And I have a lot of good sites for. Ooh, there's the animals. Okay. There's my animal tag. That is actually pretty good. It turns on advanced ecosystems for me, which is a 3-point play. Oh, shoot. Dang, I don't want to run out of time right now. This has been a good game. This would be so frustrating if this one locks up right here. Right on the last generation. Shoot, the yellow player is going to potentially time out here. I guess I could too. Have to play fast on this one. Does anybody know what this means? Does that mean go fast and... 45 minutes, Prince. Oh my gosh. So frustrating because this has been such a good game and it's really interesting decisions here in the last few minutes. Okay, I definitely want small animals. I'm going to take a chance on Lake Marineris. I don't think I have a way to build my energy very much at this point, so I think Radchem Factory's out. So the question is, do I fund an award if the miner does not? And I think I would like to. It's risky. I'm up by 2. I have 1 science tag. So this guy would have to play 4 science tags or research. He's only got 6 cards. I think if I get the opportunity, my guess is that this guy is going to fund the miner right now. If I have the opportunity, I may fund Scientist and play Lake Marineris. Okay, it takes the heat. Plant conversion. Okay. Well, in that case, I'm going to take Scientist. And I'm going to play Lake Marineris. That seems pretty good to me. And I'll take these plants. All right, so what am I going to do here? I'm going to be able to pick up 4 plants, so I can afford to sell one of these plants. I hope I get an opportunity to play the last plant. I would, oh no, yeah, he got it. Oh well, that's fine. I lose a point off it. So that's it. I guess pressure's off at this point in terms of sequencing. I kind of hope this guy takes the miner just to lock this guy out, because I think if this guy claims banker, I guess it's 2 points for me too if I get that. So I guess it's not the worst. Yeah, here come the space cards. Yep. But I bottomed Io, so that turn that he had Io, he must have had that in his hand. All right, so let's go. All right, so first of all, I'm going to play local heat trapping. Well, let me think about that for a second. Now that I have that other card, would be better. I guess I'll just play a local heat trapping and just put a plant here. Yeah, I don't, the animal, it's, yeah, this is going to be better. All right, and then I'll play this guy. That lines me up to get another plant production on conversion. These guys are not going to get a plant conversion point, so that's good. I don't think I did my sequencing very well. I'd have to go back and watch this, but I definitely messed up the sequencing on this ocean tile over here, and then I definitely messed up my sequencing at the end here, I could have picked up a few more terraforming points if I had done that a little bit better. I'm just not totally focused today for some reason. All right, so additional things I want to do. I want to play small animals and play advanced ecosystems. That's 3 points. I want to sell a bunch of cards. Are there any other cards that I really want to play? Not especially. It depends a little bit on what this guy decides to do. If he decides to fund Banker, I might fight with him over that a little bit. So is yellow a threat to win? He's at 20 VP, so 56. I guess he is. And then I have to make sure I keep that science tag in case we start fighting over the science tags. How many of you guys think that when I rip Search for Life, when I rip Search for Life here to get 3 points? All right, so I'm going to go ahead and sell. Let's just draw some cards here. Anti-grav. Wow, that's sick too because I have 7 science tags. So I can play small animals, anti-grav, advanced ecosystems. That puts me at 25, 29. That's about how much cash I have left, and that's 7 more or 6 more points. And anti-grav, I got to play that first. So you want to start playing that game? I don't know how many cards he has. 6. All right. So I got 6 minutes. Just got to keep my eye on the timer. I'll go ahead and sell one of these. I'm actually going to just delay here a little bit because if this guy decides to fund an award, then I want to be able to fight him for it. And so I want him to commit first. And I should definitely be able to do that. I have a lot of cards. I can just sell them one at a time. So he's going to have to make the first move here. Colony ship. That's a good one. Wolf, you think I should fund Miner myself? This guy's got 15. All right, so let's see here. All right, here we go. You guys ready? He played Colony Ship, and I went Search for Life. Oh, dang. All right, fine. Fine. All right, so I have to remember to play anti-grav first. So he funded the Thermalist. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. No really way I can compete with that. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and play anti-grav. Yep, he's got research. Dang, I could have. I may have shot myself in the foot with that. Where are you at here? How many cards do you have left? 6. For Thermalist, yeah, I don't know. It would have cost me so much to do it, though. What I'm going to end up losing out on is... okay, so I want to start selling cards. If I lose Scientist, I basically don't think I have any chance. I knew that was a risk because research was still out there. I think, yeah, he just played it really well, just kept it in his hand for the end there. Standard project. Okay, that's a good sign. 2 can play that game. Hopefully he was just playing research for the point. Or to see more cards. I have 4 minutes, Wolf. I know it's painful to do this part, but I want to see him deplete those cards. I think the honorable thing for him to do at this point would just be to play, because I'm running low on time. I mean, I can just sell. I have so many more cards than him that he knows I'm going to be able to stretch it out. He's just go ahead and play his. If I were in his position, I would just play my hand at this point. Okay, so he got the. Well, I don't really know why he played that, but I guess just to play something. All right. So let's get rid of Mohole. Woo, this one's coming down to the wire. We got rid of large convoy. Don't think we're doing that. This mining guild guy has to just be going crazy. Like, come on, just finish the game. All right. Let's get rid of power infrastructure. All right, so I'm gonna sell investment loan. Okay. All right, I'm gonna start doing this now because I'm gonna run out of time. All right, so I do want to get... It'd be nice to get Noctis farming down just so I have enough on plant conversion. So I go farming and ecosystems is 17, which gives me enough to play GHG producing bacteria. So that's 3, 4. That'd be another 5, 6, 7 points with the plant. But it gives him 1 because if I put it here, so I guess it doesn't matter. I just put it over here. Yeah, it's too bad I couldn't get shuttles down. That was also a pretty decent amount of points with all these cities. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, something like 10. All right. So let's go ahead and do this action. And let's go ahead and play Advanced Ecosystems. Yeah, but the ecosystems Noctis farming is very good for me, and it still reserves the possibility of playing another science tag just in case. I cannot lose the scientist. I mean, I don't think it's not even really possible at this point because he's only got 2 cards. But yeah, so my next play, Noctis, and then that'll ensure I have enough to do plant conversion next turn, and I'll play GHG, and that's basically it. Wow. That's pretty good. All right, I'm going to play Noctis. And then I'm just going to play this. Shoot, I'm not sure what decision I was actually making on that. What does Noctis do? Oh, I just put one on Olympus Conference. All right, that's it. That's all I got. Yeah, I don't think I got there on this one. The fact that... Oh, did I end up winning Landlord? Oh my gosh. Wow. Oh. I am going to get to play one more plant. Okay, so I think I just squeaked out Landlord. I hadn't checked that in a while. unless he has another way to make a plant. I think I just edged him on Landlord. That is lucky. Just edged him on Scientist. Okay. Woo, that was close. If I lose either of those awards, it's definitely over. Did I get second in Thermalist? I can't. I meant to look at that. No, because he's got 15. Yeah. Well, the fact that this guy got locked out of awards is good for me. I ended up with more points than him in cards. I think this one's going to be pretty close, but I would not be surprised if the Terractor player took it. I don't think this guy is going to get there. He does have a lot of points, but he didn't have much ground game at all. And I have almost as many points as him, so I think the yellow guy is not going to be there. This guy probably walked away from his computer while we were doing that. I should probably take a picture of this screen right now in case there's some problem where we could add up the score. Let's see here. All right, I have pictures of the board and all three players' tableaus. Okay, all right. All right, well, I guess the place that makes the most sense is here, just because it gets me ahead of yellow by 2 points, even though this guy gets 1. I think that makes the most sense, even though I don't think that yellow is my main competition. All right, well, if I lose this one by just a few points, I'm going to feel like I kind of threw it, because I definitely could have sequenced stuff better, but I don't know, maybe I just lost it by 10 points. Ooh, it's close. I think I'm going to lose it by a couple. Yeah. Yeah, purple played really well. And those sequencing errors really cost me, because every one of those, I just completely just whiffed on the ocean tile placement, which was really mine for the taking, and that ends up costing. It's a 2-point swing, because it would have been 1 up for me, 1 down for him. So yeah, and then I was pretty lucky with Landlord, just to hold on there, but I think that was a winnable game. I just didn't play that great, and also, when he hit my plant tile, that was a big swing too. It's a big swing too when he played Giant Ice Asteroid and took out one of my plants, and I think there was one other time where they took out some of my plants, and that ended up being pretty costly for me. But that was a great game. That was really close. He played really well, and I haven't played in a couple of weeks. I'm kind of rusty. I felt like I didn't quite get there in that one. But anyway, that was a fun game. And for those of you who check this out later, or who are watching the stream live, I'm sure you'll all let me know all the places I went wrong. But that's good, and I will see you guys next time.